Hi there guys, what's going on? It's JB here with another episode of the Burnley Career Mode as we start the Premier League season. Burnley yet to kick off, but a few teams have already had. Southampton, Everton, West Brom and Swansea are the top dogs at the moment. But Birmingham City bringing up the rear of the field. But early days yet in these far off league season. There's 38 games ahead. Chelsea have played as well, but they've lost. Well, what a tough test for us away at Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. A ground that we never really tended to do well in real life, but we seem to do well in this game. Could we do well here? But what I can promise you, the game coming up, the next 10 minutes, is an absolute thriller minute. So stay tuned, because you're going to see a real thriller here between Burnley and Manchester City. Well, a new season, a new dawn. And Burnley and Manchester City come out. Burnley already played 2 competitive games this season, winning and losing one. Have to face Ricardo Pereira, who makes his City debut today. Burnley already won the Community Shield, but then lost tragically in Geneva on Wednesday. We'll want to hit back straight away, but the teams lineups are in, and this is the lineup for Manchester City with Bravo in goal for City. Then it's a back 5 of Pereira, the debutant, Mangala, Diana, Stones and Mendy. Pjanic, Delph and Fernandinho, the midfield trio. And Gabriel Jesus and Belotti up front. And the likes of David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne amongst the substitutes bench for Manchester City today. And what about the Clarets? Burnley already won a Community Shield, lost controversially. Lost unfortunately on the European Super Cup with Heaton goal. Trippier, PK making his Premier League debut for the Clarets, and Robertson also making his debut. Gray, Boyan, Davis and Shell in the midfield quartet, and Tammy Abraham partners Danny Ings in attack. So the likes of no Balotelli in the squad, but still plenty of great presence there in that Burnley side this afternoon. The man in charge is Guy Kaloliba with 7 minutes in, and it's Jesus for Manchester City. He's turned away from Robertson well. Pjanic with a shot over the top, and it was almost a blistering start of the season for Manchester City. Really good run here, and the shot in the end from Pjanic over the top. Jesus there making the running down the right for Pep Guardiola's team, and he almost got the opening goal of the game. It's a real opportunity there. I think we're finally set up for a terrific game of football. Here's PK now for Burnley, making his Premier League debut for the Clarets. Has played before for Manchester United, of course. Abraham, good turn. Boyan nearly got in there. Now Boyan gets it back from Ings. And Boyan now, it might open up for him. Good turn by Boyan. The shot comes in, deflected away. And Manchester City survive. 18 minutes gone, 0-0. Here's PK to Trippier. Oh, he's giving it away. Fernandinho here for Manchester City. Belotti through. Belotti with a shot right across the face. It's a real opportunity there for Belotti to make it 1-0 for Man City. Good ball forward. The flag had stayed down. It's a terrific shot and just missed the angle of post and bar by, well, what, 18 inches maybe? Not far off. It's a goal kick to the Clarets, who have just really survived a little storm here in this opening period of the first half. We've got halfway through it actually. Here's Davis, oh, he's ready to trouble again, and Belotti again on the break. Boyan very quickly to shift away any, quell any potential danger. Here's Robertson. Oh, he got past the defender there terrifically well. Schürrle, the German. Boyan. Still Boyan. Oh, he's done well, Boyan. Great play. That's a great cross. And Tammy Abraham at the back post. Almost getting in there to score the next one of the season for the Clarets. It's a lovely cross in there, and he's hit it. Well, he scuffed it wide in the end. And a goal kick it is for Manchester City. Belotti. Oh, that's good play. Done really well. Mendy. Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, for a moment then he looked as if he was going to shape up. Great Pound Davis meanwhile for Burnley. Back once more, and here's Tom Davis taking it up. Davis with a shot. Oh, what a goal! Tom Davis! What a way way to start the season in the Premier League with a goal of absolute quality. It's genius from Davis. Didn't look to be anything on really. 35 yards out, smashes it in with his right foot. And the sprawling dive of Bravo was never going to be enough to save that one. It was absolutely unstoppable. What a moment for Burnley. Tom Davis. What a way to strike the first blow. 39 minutes gone. 1-0. Well, here we go in the second half. And here's Shearer now for Burnley. What an opportunity now for him. 6 minutes gone in the second half. And Tammy Abraham was lurking at the far post. And I think there was a defender that got in the way. Fernandinho, meanwhile, is being taken off. And Kevin De Bruyne going to come on for Manchester City. Just see Edison on the touchline there, warming up just in case he's needed, but I doubt it very much as that corner comes into the penalty area. Comes to Davis. He's already got one spectacular goal to his name. He almost had a second then. Wow. Davis has certainly got the taste for it. This is Shearer. Abraham. And look at Ings. Clean through. Goal for Burnley. 2-0. The champions in dominant form here at the Etihad Stadium. No flag. City played the offside game and it failed. It failed spectacularly. 3 of them playing them onside, and Ings took full advantage of the fact that three people were playing him onside, and he smashes it beautifully past Claudio Bravo. And the champions are taking Pep Guardiola's team well and truly here to the cleaners. 56 minutes gone. Ings gets his first league goal of the season. And Manchester City are in meltdown. Man City 0, Burnley 2. And really, this is not the start of the season that Pep Guardiola was looking for. This is Belotti though. Mendy down the left. City really need to hit back straight away. Mendy might do so. Jesus! Oh, he scored! Well, they're not in meltdown much longer now, are they? Good positive comeback by Pep's team. The Clarets will be disappointed with the defending. Not really much Tom Heaton could do about that. It was struck with some ferocity from 7 or 8 yards out. And all of a sudden, when Burnley seemed to be in control at 2-0 up, it's all been pegged back to 2-1. And there's still half an hour to go with this. 2-1 to Burnley. Well, this really now sets it up now. The last 24 minutes or so of this game. Here's Davis now for Burnley. As they look to try and attack Man City. Robertson's lost it here. Pereira's won possession. Now Jesus for City. What a game this is turning out to be. And Pereira now sprinting down the right hand side here, the far side. And danger here for the Clarets. Pereira still going. And Jesus prodded in. And all of a sudden, Burnley, who had looked in complete control at 2-0 up, have been pegged back with 2 goals in 6 minutes from Gabriel Jesus. Oh, really? Slack defending really from the Clarets. Ben Mee should have been a lot better then. And in the end, Burnley are made to pay the price. Maybe they've relaxed at being 2-0 up perhaps. But he's a quality player, Jesus. And Burnley now, I'm going to have to come again here because it's 2-2. City making a change. Danena replaces Mendy. Danena and Mendy are being replaced by Marcelo and Silva. Shearer. 7 minutes left to play. Here's Gray. Oh, good ball! It's Tammy Abraham! He's got Ings in the middle. Still Abraham. Ings! Tap in! Burnley lead again! It's 3-2 in an absolute classic! What a way to open the season in the Manchester pouring rain. Danny Ings with the easiest of tasks. City went to sleep at the back. Abraham snuck in behind. The ball back across the goal. And Ings profits to make it 3-2 to the Clarets in what surely must be one of the games of the weekend. Wow! Meanwhile, Steven Defoe comes on to replace Boyan. And now Burnley, 3 minutes from the end, looking to go for a fourth. Here's Shirley. Gray! Oh, that would have been some goal. Just struck it, maybe with too much ferocity, and it sailed over the bar. Goal kick's been taken quickly. City haven't got much time to waste. A long ball forward now. John Stones has joined the attack, but he can't keep it in play. And showing now, Burnley should hold out now for victory. Pep Guardiola knows that maybe the game is well and truly up here. Demarai Gray just taking his time. Here's Defoe. That's a good ball. Oh, I almost got Abraham through. Marcelo's there deeply to stop his time now. At the end of what's been an absolute 5-goal thriller. And the offside flag is up against Stones. That could well be the last hope now for Manchester City in this match here at the Etihad. It's definitely 2 yards off. Well, we can't complain. Anybody in the stadium today cannot complain about value for money because it's been an absolute cracking game. And there goes the final whistle for referee Michael Oliver. And the Clarets, hook by crook somehow, get all 3 points. They raced into a 2-goal lead through goals. A great goal from Tom Davis, and then Ings doubled the lead, and then a brace back from Jesus. 2 goals in 6 minutes made it 2-2, but 7 minutes from the end, Danny Ings with a tap in has won Burnley the match in the 3 points. What an opening game to the season for the Clarets. It's finished Man City 2, Burnley 3. Yes, great performance there, but we now sneak into 4th, obviously, because we've got a +1 goal difference. Southampton are top with a better goal difference. Man City are now 15th. Birmingham, Huddersfield and Palace are in the bottom 3, so it's early days yet, if truth is certainly there to be told. But great performance really from the Clarets, and in all fairness, it was a terrific dogged display really. I mean, 3 games in a week, and yet plus an extra time period, and that was something very, very special, it has to be said. And there's no doubt about it. I think that was a terrific win, because when you think about that, consider 2 goals in 6 minutes. Pep's teams, they don't lie down, and that's the obvious beauty of it. They never give you a rest or any respite or anything like that, and yet they came back into the game and almost took the points from us. But at the end of the day, it's still 3 points to Burnley. Ings has got a brace, he's off for the season. So too Tom Davis is certainly a goal of the season contender. Terrific from him. That's the end of the episode though. We're back next time with a Friday night game. We take on Bournemouth at Turf Moor for our first home match of the season. So I hope you can join us at the Turf for that one in the next episode. But from this episode, from me, JB, I hope you've enjoyed this absolute thriller minute. Take care. Bye bye.